American Congressman Robert Aderholt said in Podgorica that Washington's official position is that the United States should not wait for the elections of the new president in 2016 to decide on the invitation of Montenegro's membership in NATO.
When most members of Congress see what is going on over here and have spent some time in this region, that they will come to the conclusion that it's much more important to move quickly on this instead of waiting until the next presidential election occurs and a new president is sworn in.
He added that NATO cannot pretend that there are no wounds left in Montenegro after the bombing in 1999. That is why, when he was in Podgorica, we asked him would an apology of the alliance to the victims' families affect the support for membership, given the fact that a majority still oppose it.
I can't speak to the as far as an apology, would that be satisfactory for the Montenegrin people? I can only speculate, and I would think that certainly, you know, if I could put myself in that place to say that certainly would. If anytime anybody apologizes to you for something, it counts for something, and how much it will count here in Montenegro is hard for me to say as an American.
When it comes to membership support, which varies around 30%, Congressman says.
You will never have 100%. You won't get 100% in the United States. You'll not.
Aderholt also commented on the specific allegation that some Western countries want to postpone an invitation to Montenegro not to disturb Russia.
I don't think that we need to sit around and wait and see if one country or another is offended, what they're going to do. And I think that it would be a sign of weakness for us to sit around and wait on what some other countries are going to do.
Aderholt's ex-colleague Bob McEwen compared potential neutrality costs with NATO membership.
If you try to go it alone, it's going to be a tremendous responsibility that will require a great deal of taxes, and it will not have the assurance of stability for investment. So by joining together, you lower the cost, you increase the protection, and you encourage investment. So those are the two alternatives. And I can understand how independence sounds good, but as you look down the road, a growing economy covers everything else. And in order to get a growing economy, you need security and stability.
The panel that Atlas Foundation organized in cooperation with Atlantic Alliance discussed the terrorist attacks in Macedonia, in which an armed group killed 8 policemen. On statements that this attack is by many people seen as a part of so-called Great Albania project, the former defense minister of the country, Fatmir Mediu, replied.
It will be for me unwise to jump to the conclusions, because there are still a lot of investigations going on. I'll say a lot of leadership in the Balkan countries, sometimes they use a kind of language or, excuse for domestic problems. They come up with some issues which pump time after time that has nothing to do with the realities in the countries. I don't think it's any idea such of Great Albania.
The conference in Podgorica was attended by the diplomatic corps as well as numerous professors and students of Montenegrin universities.